Doing sports talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now we're gonna talk boxing, right? You know you get a little distracted. The NBA season done started. The first game wasn't bad, now wasn't it? Clippers took down the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? Toronto brought their game home. It is what it is, right? Now, in boxing, we're gonna have to just pencil in December the 7th. You know what I mean? We just pencil it in, because December 7th, whatever you're doing, is boxing going down on that day, right? That day and night, it's going down. Saudi Arabia, stateside, everything's going down. There's a whole lot going on. We know Anthony Joshua and them going to be going with Ruiz, and they're trying to get that undercard pretty good. We're looking at Michael Hunter and Povetkin, significant fight in the heavyweight division. We never know what else is going to go on that card, right? Now you're talking Chris Eubank Jr., right, moving down to middleweight to fight Matt Korobov. That's huge news for the middleweight division. That's a pretty good fight, guys. Matt Korobov, he just gave your boy Jamal Charlo all he wanted in a fight where you can arguably say he beat him. Some people gonna argue. I think the champions brought that home, but it was a close fight. He tied another guy after that, a dude named Aleem. I don't really know. I'm not gonna act like I know him. But his only loss before that Charlo close fight was Andy Lee, and you could lose to Andy Lee like 4 or 5 years ago. That's it. So Matt Korobov is the truth. He's 28-2, 14 KOs, right? Good fighter. So that's going to be a good fight on the undercard of Jamal Charlo and who is he going to fight? Jamal Charlo going to fight Dennis Hogan, coming off a good win. So it's going to be the undercard is going to be probably better because Chris Eubank Jr. he's 28-2 too, 21 KOs, and Chris Eubank Jr. He's coming back down, but he's going to bring that swagger with him. He's like talking about I'm going to show that I'm the best middleweight. Now he's got them 2 losses to your boy Billy Joe Saunders and my other boy George Groves. You can lose to them guys, especially when you were going up, trying to mess around with George Groves. It doesn't matter. He's going back and forth from middleweight to super middleweight. But let me just tell you why I think Chris Eubank Jr. is good fighting stateside. That swagger. It's gonna irk some people. You know what I'm saying? Because Chris Eubank and Senior and Junior thrive on hate. This is how they be rolling. If you don't know Chris Eubank Sr., it starts there. That's swagger, pure swagger. Right? So his son has the same thing and could irk you. And he's a black dude. Perfect. Because they go, want to see him get beat up. And that's good for him. That's where he needs to be. Have a fight over there. Bring that swagger over there. But the problem is, Matt Korobov is not an opponent that you want to be swaggering with. So it's going to be interesting. So that card is going to look real, real good with Chris Eubank because he's a character. He's fit. There's some few things he needs to learn because he's got a work rate. He's got a chin. He's got athleticism. But a few things he could still do because he loads up a lot and is not throwing enough jabs for that kind of athleticism that he has. I think he would jab a lot more and other things, right? But it's a warrior type of guy. It's a warrior type of guy, and his swagger being anywhere is going to help the division, help the profile. December 7th is going down. The middleweights, straight up, the middleweights, I'm going to tell you, they deserve Undisputed in the middleweight division, right? They deserve that. Jamal Charlo going to fight Dennis Hogan, right? But he should have been fighting Canelo. I got the title. Demetrius Andrade could have been Undisputed if Canelo would have fought him. Canelo up here fighting Kovalev. These guys down here in this division, they should just go and get a WBSS tournament. And, and whoever don't get in it don't have no belts. Only belts in there. So one guy could come out of that or something. Because we had Undisputed, Canelo's fight Kovalev. And listen, I've been telling you from the beginning, hell no to Kovalev Canelo. I knew it was going to happen. And they were talking about, going up 2 weight divisions to fight the guy, he's not the best in that division. He's probably the 3rd or 4th best. He's the most known. I give him that. He's had some high profile fights, but it's not the best. He's been beaten. People have seen him be beaten, and recently. So but that's a strategic fight, and I ain't getting behind it. I don't think you should, because the middleweight division could have been unified. Right? That's the problem there. So if he's able to get away with that, then those are things. But you watch the documentary, right? And the whole damn documentary is with subtitles. Canelo ain't speaking no English. Your boy Kovalev ain't speaking no English. You know what? Why are we doing that when we don't really have to? First of all, Canelo's supposed to know some English by now too. Even though he can out get on the Cubans by not knowing no English to help you. You know, if you're over there over 2 years, know some English. Start learning your English. You want to get promoted. Want to say a few things, right? But okay. Uh, all subtitles. You know, well, both of them. If you would have fought Demetrius Andrade, it wouldn't have been no subtitles because he would have been able to tell on you, and that's why they ain't gonna fight Demetrius Andrade because Demetrius Andrade could tell on him in the whole documentary about I've been trying to fight him forever. This is way too late. We could have did this. Could have been our trilogy fight by now. You know what I mean? So they don't want him to tell on him. That's why that's not happening because you ain't gonna get on no documentaries telling on me that I've been wanting to fight you for so long. So that didn't happen. Charlo speaks English. Why we got two fighters and when we watch the subtitles, watch the documentary? You know what I'm saying? When that's not when it doesn't have to be. And I'm saying if Kovalev was to fight for Undisputed or something, we'd back off. That's the fight. But to go out of the way to fight the dude when we can have Undisputed, I got an issue, and I'm going to continue to have one. It's ridiculous. That's what's wrong with the middleweight division, right? If we had a WBWS tournament, I'm telling you, Canelo wouldn't get in it, and neither would Golovkin. Waiting for stuff on the outside, right? But that's not Canelo. I mean, at least it's a hard fight, right? But the middleweight division does deserve, you know, it deserves Undisputed. So that's how I feel about that. I'm really I'm proud of these guys, but it irks me too when I'm looking at Jamal Charlo and Demetrius Andrade, and they're just not disgusted at what's going on. They're just going with the punches. Okay, well, whatever, man. You know, Canelo, more power to him if he's going to do that. Right, Demetrius Andrade up there all happy, and saying, well, will he do what he want to do? I know I want to fight him, but whatever. I got this other guy in front of me, Butler, right now, and it'd be like, and then answering questions about the Kovalev fight. If I was Charlo or Andrade, you couldn't talk to me about the Kovalev fight. Man, I ain't talking about that. That's ridiculous. That's what it is. It's ridiculous. We can go to that some other time, but they don't. They take the high road, that Andre Ward type stuff. Right? Take the high road. Brothers be taking the high road because they know, whatever, man. What you gonna do? If the world is so obvious that the dude ain't trying to fight us and you're getting away with it, what is my voice or somebody else's voice gonna say? You know what I mean? That's what they keep doing. So they taking the high road, and it's really, really ridiculous to be honest with you, because they shouldn't. They should be like, nope, he should be fighting. Y'all should be forcing him to fight. Sanctioning bodies, what's up with y'all? But they're not. Guys living comfortable, and they got to continue to do their stuff. They've done enough in terms of that. But when you're talking about Eubank coming in the division fighting Korobov, do not sleep on that fight. Okay, because it's significant. The winner of that's going to look real good, and it's going to be a good, hard fight. These are both guys that only lost to good fighters. We talked to George Groves and the Billy Joe Saunders of the world, and Andy Lees. You can lose to them, or Charlo. The guys that didn't know no names in there. You know what I mean? So these guys here, this is a fight where the winner's going to look real good, and it's going to be hard to beat the other guy. Korobov beating Eubank Jr., you're going to have to do something. Eubank Jr. beating Korobov, you're going to have to do something. You know what I mean? So when you got a fight like that, it's going to be good. And that swagger that Chris Eubank bring, remember I told you, they're going to be hating on him real good like they did Nassim Hamed, right? Kevin Kelly, they was going for Kevin Kelly to beat him because it was highlight swagger. Right? They got through that one. But they didn't get through Barrera, though. Right? People want to see you get beat up when you got that kind of swagger. Right? But it's also awesome when you got that kind of swagger and you win and do what you say. So with those elements, that's what Chris Eubank brings to the table. So that can be very interesting, especially for an undercard fight. So the middleweight division going to be looking good on December 7th when you combine that to what's going on in the heavyweight division. That is going to be the day of boxing, probably of the year, really, when you're looking at it right now. For one day of boxing, I can't remember one with so many awesome fights and competitive fights on one day. Doma Sports Talk, worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.